with your knees bent, just bring your hands to your belly and start to bring your awareness to your breathing. Posture, good posture, is directly related and linked to proper breathing. So we're going to breathe diaphragmatically for a moment. We're going to breathe down into the belly. So you're going to expand the belly into your hands, inhaling. And then with your exhale, let the belly fall back down. 3 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to take your arms out to the side like a cactus. Let the elbows drop, let the hands drop. Drop your knees to one side and then engage the glute of that top hip to press the hip forward a bit. So you should start to feel a little stretch in the front of that hip. Come back through center, drop the knees the other way. Same thing, engage this glute to press the hip forward. Keep that breath flowing. And then come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really good squeeze. If it feels good, rock side to side. And then we're going to rock up and down the spine. We're going to come up and around onto your hands and your knees. Hands should be pretty much under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to create some space in our spine. So we're using the breath. First, I'm just kind of shifting side to side here because that feels good to me. So maybe do that while I tell you what's coming next. We're going to go through extension and flexion of the spine. So both movements are very important for our ability to maintain good posture. Coming through center, inhale, your heart, your head, your tailbone to the sky. And then your exhale rounds your back, push the floor away, dome the belly. Inhale, reverse it, cow pose. And exhale, round the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Come into downward facing dog. So hips are going to come high. You can have a bend in your knees if this gives your spine more length. I would actually very much encourage it if that gives you more space in your spine. So if your hamstrings are tight and you straighten your legs, you might find that your back starts to round and it feels very stressful to be here. It should not be stressful. Yoga should never be stressful. Put a bend in the knees if that's the case and lengthen the spine out more. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale your right leg behind you. You're going to bring your right knee into your chest. And you're going to place your right foot up next to your right hand. Put your back knee down on the ground. Release the back toes and then rising up here. Anjaneyasana. Back foot presses down. Back knee is down on the ground, but the more you push your foot down, the lighter your knee is going to feel. It's not coming off the floor. Front heel is pushing down, and then energetically your legs are drawing toward each other. And in that energy, in that drawing in, you get a rise and a lift from the pelvic floor. Lift the arms, lift the heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms out to the side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms to the side. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows down. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Release your hands down to the ground. You're going to shift your hips back and straighten your front leg. Stretch your heart for your foot. And just keep your breath constant and even. This is my kitty, little mister. This is what home practice looks like. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It is what it is. Kids coming in, cats coming in. Rebend the front leg. Tuck the back toes. You're going to turn your back heel to the center of your mat. With a big bend in the front knee, you're going to come up and around to warrior two. So I'm going to give you this back view here. Stretch the fingers away from each other. Stretch the pinky fingers away from each other, the ring fingers, the middle finger, the index finger, so that those arms get nice and long. And feel heavy in this front thigh. Try to balance the pelvis. And then with your next inhale, straighten both legs, reach up to the sky. Keep the right hip lifted, and then exhale, dropping down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Sink a little deeper. Find like the fullest expression of the pose. Sinking through the hips, extending through the arms. Right knee gently moves out toward the pinky toe on the right foot, but keep your right big toe rooted down. And then inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up and back. One more inhale. Bring your hands around. Step back to plank. Hold a few breaths in plank. So strong core, better posture. We need a strong core to support our body in our neutral spine, in upright. It's not enough just to open up the muscles. We have to be strong as well. Knees come down to the ground. You're going to bring your elbows down to the ground. Palms come together. And then start to drop the heart toward the floor. Hips above the knees. And you're pressing down into the elbows. If you're really flexible, pull the belly in a little bit more. If you're less flexible here, you can kind of bear down into it and just breathe into the shoulder girdle. Last inhale. And then release your hands around, plant the palms, toes are tucked, downward facing dog with your exhale. And then inhale your left leg up and back. And then place this left foot next to your left hand. Right knee comes down, release the foot, rise up, Anjaneyasana, back foot rooting down, front heel rooting down. Lift the fronts of the hips up, push into the back foot a lot. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, elbows out wide. So as you're doing this, keep moving with your breath here. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel the glide of the shoulder blades on your back. So they can get really kind of rooted into our back and immobile when we sit for a long time, especially on our computers. You want to keep those moving and grooving here. Last exhale down. Bring your hands down to the ground. Straighten your front leg. Shift the hips back and send your heart out past that front foot energetically. Come back to your breath. Now rebend the front leg. Tuck the back toes, turn the heel to the center of the mat and come up and around to warrior two. Good, so front view this time. Still spreading through those fingers. Leveling the pelvis as much as you can. Pushing into the left big toe, but gently moving that knee out toward the pinky toe. Yes, really nice. And so just imprint the sensation of this pose. We're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, keep the back leg nice and strong. Keep lifting the front hip up as you lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale and drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Reverse warrior. Sweep the front arm up, the back arm gently to the thigh, and then just open up. Feel the breath, feel the openness across the heart, the chest, the strength and the power in the legs. You are a warrior. One more inhale, and then bring it around. Bring your hands back down to the ground, step to plank again, and we'll hold here for a few breaths. Again, thighs to the sky, tailbone for your heels, heart stretches forward, thumbs draw toward each other, pinky fingers spiral out. Take another breath in, knees down, elbows come down again, palms together if it's okay, and then drop the heart through. Inhale, press into the elbows to rise up. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. And then you're going to shift onto the belly, all the way down. Release your feet, push the tops of the feet down. Cobra, inhale, curl the heart forward. Beautiful. Press the hands down and drag them toward your feet, and then see if you can just pick the hands up. So working those posture muscles of the upper back. Hands come down, lift a little higher, lift the hands. Really good. One more time. Push and lift. Hands up. And then child's pose, pressing back. Hips to heels. Sink back.